Yes, everyone, what's going on? How is your day? Let's have a quick look at what's going on in terms of the transfers, everything that's breaking around United. There could be a double here we go, and actually a positive here we go in the sense of like who it could revolve around. And I'm sure there's no surprises for guessing. Frenkie de Jong, what's happening? Well, apparently, according to Romano, Manchester United have reached a full agreement with Barcelona for Frenkie de Jong, and after further talks, the deal is worth up to 85 million euros. Personal terms apparently still an issue, as Frankie's priority is to stay at Barcelona. That's the line, and I don't believe it. And according to Miguel Delaney, de Jong wants to join United, but he wants his deferred wages before joining United. If it's not done to his satisfaction, he is content to stay at Barcelona. That, I believe, is more like the truth of the matter. I think that's very close to how it actually is about to go down. I believe United probably will get de Jong. I don't think it's certain. I think it's still a little bit up in the air. But I've got a video coming out this weekend which explains the situation and why we're hearing that he wants to stay at Barcelona. I think the key to it is his relationship with Erik ten Hag, and I don't think he would mess Erik ten Hag around. That's why I think that there's more to this than meets the eye. So that's my thoughts on that one. You guys obviously let me know your thoughts in the comments as well. And next one that we're going to talk about then is obviously Lisandro Martinez. So United are apparently, according to James Robson and Mike Verdway, that we are on the verge of reaching an agreement with Ajax. We're expecting a here we go today, I believe is what people are saying. 46.5 million is what we're looking at for him, according to James Robson. And Mike is saying that he's not training with Ajax today, and Ajax don't want to take any risk in anticipation of his move to Manchester United. Everything is all sorted in terms of that deal. This one looks like it's a here we go in waiting. Good price, I would say. Not a bad price there in the slightest. I think it's still up in the air what position he's going to play. I think that there's going to be a moment where we have to decide what is the weaker area of our team. Is it defence or is it midfield? If Ten Hag is happy with the defence, he might move him into midfield to try and bolster the options that are going on in midfield, because he's more than capable of improving our midfield. If he wants him to feature in defence, I think that's where he could feature as well. So I don't think it's set. I don't think last year really gives us any sort of definites in terms of where he's going to play. I think it's a little bit up in the air, I think. Give it to Mike. He's there with a super chat. Says, I think we are going to be forced to clean up Barca's mess and pay his back wages. Or he's asking a question, will we? And I think... no, I think there'll be a compromise, but I don't think he'll get everything he's owed, I think, because they're fucking horrible. And the way they've been allowed to run is an absolute piss take. Alex Bailey in the comments says, getting Martinez is good, but we'll play him in the 6. Still don't feel de Jong is coming, as he wants to stay in Barcelona. I don't think he does want to stay in Barcelona. And like I said, there's a video coming out this weekend. Check it out. I think I explain a little bit about what's going on with that. Emmy says, what's United's stand on Eriksen? I think Eriksen is going to happen. And I think we'll probably see some movement on that in the next few days. HMed says, I've rewatched United versus Brighton and I realised that United sucks. Don't do it to yourself. There were some horrendous games last season. Ed T says, think we try and get Colwill. Doubt it, but a man can dream. Leicester, Arsenal, Southampton are all linked, and any will be better off with him. He is a serious talent. Chelsea allowing him to go is a fucking massive mistake on their part, and I mean a massive mistake. He is a genuine Premier League talent, and he's going to do bits wherever he goes this season. Whatever he was going for, 25, 30, maybe even 40 million, he is worth the investment, because in a couple of years that's going to be 60, 70, 80 million, if not more. He's an unbelievable footballer, and if you could get him cheaply, I'd be very tempted to leave Martinez in the 6 and just play Colwill in defence. He's absolutely class. And if you want to play a high line, that's what he played a lot last year with Huddersfield. His duels on the halfway line were excellent. And I think that's somewhere that he could really help us. John Kelly says, is the Antony deal dead? Well, we might be talking about Antony in a minute, so why don't you wait and we'll talk about that when it's time to. Paul Wood says, because Frenkie de Jong wanted to stay at Barcelona doesn't mean he doesn't want to come to us. He is playing a game over these wages that he's owed. A little bit of nut. Yep, that's what I think. Graham says, any movement on Belotti? Haven't seen anything. Raymond says, we shouldn't buy too much as we saw our youngsters have potential. It's still pre-season. There's proven quality that you know can do it week in, week out and not just one game. That's what you need to be bringing in. United, I've got some good youngsters, admittedly, but I think there's still a hell of a lot of quality that you need to bring in. Stefanio says Ronaldo needs to stay. Well, let's talk about Ronaldo then. Boop. So, what's going on with Cristiano Ronaldo? So, apparently, check this out. Oh, my God. Cristiano Ronaldo has rejected the offer from Saudi Arabia, which would have seen him earn £250 million in 2 years. And they also offered United $25 million for the transfer. What the fuck? What the fuck? How much is that? Like $2 million a week? And according to Romano, George Mendes is still pushing Chelsea and Bayern Munich for Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm not sure you'll see him in a Bayern Munich shirt, but I do think you could see him in a Chelsea shirt. I saw a tweet yesterday, which is that Tommy Tuchel is just Mourinho 2.0, which made me laugh. And that he's just interested in the immediate success and getting rid of the likes of some of the players that Chelsea have got coming through in favour of bringing in older players like Koulibaly and Ronaldo demonstrates that, and it'd be hard to argue that on the face of the evidence that presented itself in front of us, wouldn't it? Next one that we're going to be talking about then is going to be Christian Eriksen. So what is going on there? Supposedly, United would like to unveil Christian Eriksen as a new signing during the summer tour of Australia. How are you going to sneak him through all of those airports? I don't know, but okay, that's what they want to do. Denmark International has now completed his medical and has verbally agreed to a 3-year deal, and that is according to ESPN. So it looks like we are very, very, very close to the Eriksen deal coming off. Will remains to be seen whether they do a big announcement and unveiling while they're in Australia, but I guess it's likely, isn't it? And then, as someone mentioned earlier, what's going on with Antony? Well, let's have a look at Antony then. Erik ten Hag is encouraged by the United hierarchy to find a role for Antony Martial after being priced out of a move for Ajax. Antony, according to Alex Crook. I think there's probably something in the getting the Lisandro Martinez deal done and leave Antony where he is. But, I mean, everybody we've signed so far has either been through the books at Ajax or played in Holland. It would be nice to see him look elsewhere for a signing. And there's tons of options. Belotti could be one of those. There's tons of options. If Ronaldo goes, I don't trust Antony Martial to lead the line. United probably needed another striker, even if Ronaldo was staying. So if it's Ronaldo going and Antony Martial is our first choice, I still want another striker. The chances of getting that on top of supposedly a right back, Lisandro, Malacia, Eriksen and De Jong, slim, I would say. Very slim. Will Collins says, could Martinez be announced on the tour or will he be announced after? I think, again, he could be announced on the tour. Looking at it for the way it's shaping up, it looks like he's very, very, very close to happening. So I guess we will see. Thomas says, I feel like there's many wingers at the same level as Antony that could be significantly cheaper. He was a lot of money, yeah. Himalayan Wanderer says, Ten Hag taking special interest in Martial, talking to him at length separately. Okay, if that's what it is, that's what it is. I don't trust him. And based off the however many years we've seen him at United now, 7 years, I don't trust him to do it. Hensel says, Mason news. For anyone else that's thinking of commenting Mason news, believe me, people, when there's news on Mason Greenwood, you will not be able to move for that news. So relax. If the news happens, you will be able to hear it. There is no news until someone tells you there's news. Stoffer says, am I the only one that wasn't overly impressed by Martial's performance the other day? I think it was pretty good. I don't think I'd be cancelling the plans to sign anyone on the back of it, but yeah, he was pretty good. Let's give him his due. H-Med says, from Hargreaves to Ashley Young to Wan-Bissaka, United's problem has always been the right back. I mean, Hargreaves wasn't Hargreaves was a fill-in right back. He was never really a main right back, I don't think. Have I any idea who we're bringing in as a Henderson replacement? Yeah, I saw it the other day, actually. You know, we're looking at a keeper. I forget his name now. But I did see that we were looking at. In terms of the right backs that we're looking at, I don't know. But it sounds like we're looking at a right back. YouTube commenter said, "Am I gutted to see the boys having a good time in Australia and I'm not there?" Not really. I'm not arsed, in all honesty. Laurie's just text me. Where is it? I think Laurie's just messaged me. He's sent us a little selfie of all them lot over in Australia at the moment. I told him to get some fucking mates. Actually, I think I said, ram it up your ass. I said, ram it up your ass, you fucking loser. No, it'd be good to go away and obviously watch pre-season. What's the matter? All right, okay. Got to keep the lights on, lads. Check this out. Summer is coming and the sun is shining, shirts are off and your balls are smooth. You heard that right. Your friends at Manscaped are here to make your beach balls as smooth as Floridian sand. In summer, you want to kill some cold beers and a Summer is coming and the sun is shining, shirts are off and your balls are smooth. You heard that right. Your friends at Manscaped are here to make your beach balls as smooth as Floridian sand. In summer, you want to kill some cold beers and the barbecues and not kill the vibe with your pews peeping out all over your shots. And that's why Manscaped has got the Performance Package 4.0 to keep the party in your pants looking crisp and refreshing all summer. Dive headfirst into summer by joining the 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and get ready for hot guy summer by going to manscaped.com and getting 20% off and free shipping with the code Howson. Get it done. Thomas Miller in the comments there saying, thanks for caring so much about my testes. No problem. Get your nuts shaved. Honestly, in this kind of weather, it's the best thing in the world. Takes the temperature down about 3 degrees, which is what we're all after in the mixer. Chase says, we all just need to be happy for once that our manager is getting what he's asked for. I'll roll with that. That's a great point. Well played. Someone saying it's... nope, not that one. Everyone has forgotten about Rice this transfer window. Poor lad. Not really. I think West Ham slapped a frankly ridiculous transfer fee on him, and everyone went, yeah, not interested in paying that. Are you moving on the price? Are you going to move on the price? No. Okay. McDag says we need 2 strikers, a right winger, as well as a centre forward. Do you mean we need 2 attackers, a right winger and a centre forward? I think that's maybe what you meant. John says, I thought right back we were looking at Dumfries. It's gone quiet. If we are looking at him, it has definitely gone quiet. It'd be interesting to see. We might be on for the best window ever. Which, you know, at the moment, what's currently signed is a possible backup left back and a 16-year-old goalkeeper. Do I see Bruno as a false 9 with Donny as a second striker? No. What's my favourite Dutch food? I don't know any Dutch food. Someone want to educate me in the comments? I tell you what is nice though. United have actually gazumped Arsenal. Arsenal looked like they were all over Lisandro Martinez, didn't they? And then it turned out like United come in and it was like, yeah, anyway, losers, I'm fucking going over here. Brian says, any other right wingers we can go for if Antony is a no-go? Yeah, we'll do a video looking at them. I think we've done about 2 or 3 already, but we'll do a video looking at who's available and still available. Why didn't we go for Rafinha? Don't know. I mean, is he even going to be able to be registered at Barcelona? Fucking crooks there, honestly. Honestly. People are saying Stroop waffles. I don't know what that is. And someone says Bam. People are saying clogs. That's their shoes, mate. Ed C says Rice will go next summer. It'll be in his final year in West Ham. Can't command as wild as a fee. Probably. John Paul says, is Zidane having his breakthrough season? Yeah. It'd be very nice if he did. It'd be very nice if he did. But I'd be interested to see what sort of minutes he gets. I mean, he's impressed on tour so far, and all you can ask that is he keeps doing it again. That's all we can ask for, isn't it, at the end of the day? What happened to Max Aarons on the cheap? Well, if he's not available, he's not available. I don't know if we've even inquired. SK says a lot of people love shawarma over there. Best partner for Frenkie. Personally, I'd go with someone a little bit more combative. But it does seem like we're going for a very, very possession-heavy sort of team, doesn't it? So we might be in for a surprise, you know. I think United are going to look a lot different. I think we already look a little bit different. I wouldn't say too drastically, but we do look different. I think that's going to evolve and grow, and I would imagine... I was going to say around Christmas, but we get ballsed up by the World Cup, don't we? I would say just in the run-up to the World Cup, you might start looking good, and then the World Cup's going to fuck us. It'll probably reset us a little bit, and I know everyone else is going to be in a similar kind of situation, but yeah, I think there's by the end of the season we'll look a lot different than we do right now, I think, anyway. And hopefully, if it goes to plan, I think we'll be playing some really good stuff. Anyway, I'm going. Make sure to get your nuts shaved. Link is in the description to go and support the channel and get yourself a Manscaped as well. You can get 20% off and you get free shipping. So go and use the code Howson20. Get in the mixer. And I'll see you fuckers tomorrow. There's content coming out every single day. And obviously we've got a game to look forward to tomorrow as well, haven't we? So see you in the next one. Laters.